Life is what I like to call it, an exclusive, fully customized tour package. To our esteemed guest speaker, Honorable Arsenio M. Balisac. UP President, Honorable Angelo A. Jimenez. University of the Philippines Los Baños officials, led by Chancellor Jose V. Camacho Jr. Members of the Board of Regents, the respective deans of the colleges, faculty and staff members, parents, relatives, friends, and to our online audience. And of course, to my fellow graduates, good evening. I stand before you to reminisce the challenges we've conquered together as a united force. Overcoming our collective struggles, today marks the culmination of years of our efforts, encompassing both the highs and lows we've encountered along the way. Somehow, at least 4 years have already passed since the day we first stood on these grounds. With the pandemic turning our lives upside down, the world we once knew suddenly stopped making sense. As most of us remain frozen in time, stuck in 2019, allow me to share a memory that felt like it was just this morning. This happened in my very first year in the university, the very first sem, September of 2019. We were in the main library, studying for one of the hardest assessments a computer science freshman would inevitably encounter. If I were to describe it, I'd call it deadly. It was a make it or break it requirement. It was a pass this or pass away type of thing. It was none other than a 5-item quiz for Math 27. As we were in the middle of our quote-unquote studies, a friend of mine suddenly asked me a question. A question I wasn't prepared to answer. He asked, "Are you a nurse din po?" Just kidding. He asked me, "Jenel, ano, tingin mo, gagraduate ka ba ng may laude?" I was shocked, to say the least. Internally, I was screaming, "Lo, di ko nga masagutan kahit isang sample item. Anong sinasabi mong laude?" Externally, I responded, "Duh, syempre, sure na yan. Summa na yan." Irritated, he replied, yung seryoso kasi." But as a student whose main talent is changing topics, once again I responded, "Oo nga, sure na yan. Nga pala, paano ulit isolve to?" If it wasn't obvious, my response was an exaggeration, a joke. But my intent behind it wasn't. See, I was sincere, in thought at least, but I couldn't verbalize it. I wasn't sure if I could live up to it. I wasn't sure if I was worthy of dreaming such dreams. And unfortunately, I am not alone in this. See, everyone in this gymnasium has at least one moment in their lives where they doubted whether they were capable or worthy. And the thing about dreams is, dreams turn into expectations fast. And with expectations come comparisons. Buti pa sila, may trabaho na. Buti pa siya, magaling sa ganito. Buti pa sila, graduate na. We judge ourselves harshly against criteria personal to others yet foreign to our own. We weren't cast in the same mold, nor were we cut from the same cloth. We did not share the same circumstances, nor were we granted equal privileges. So to measure our success relative to that of others is not only inaccurate, but also harmful. Besides, life is not a race, nor is it a marathon. Although it certainly seems like one with life being hurdles after hurdles, obstacles after obstacles. Life is what I like to call it, an exclusive, fully customized tour package. You don't get to select where you start, you won't know where you'll end up, and you have absolutely no clue which path to take. Sounds perfectly like life to me. It is a journey to a destination without so much as a map to navigate. With this, allow me to share 3 things I learned from navigating my own tour package. Number 1, mistakes and failures are part of the tour experience. Despite knowing that mistakes and failures are normal, unavoidable even, we can't help but fear them. As humans, we tend to envision a straightforward path to success, aligned with 2 endpoints taking us from start to finish. However, progress is almost always never linear. There will always be slip-ups and mistakes, failures and rejections. But if we consider these setbacks as part of the tour, it becomes easier to come to terms with our vulnerabilities. You are not late. You simply took the scenic route. You are not mistaken. You simply explored an uncharted path. You are not lacking. You were simply in the wrong place at the wrong time. Whatever it was, you've done enough. You are enough. You're doing great. If you look at it this way, mistakes don't seem as bad, nor as scary. Number 2, cherish your fellow tourists. We are all charting our own exclusive, fully customized tour package, and the schedule of events, the who's, when's, and where's rarely overlap. So the once-in-a-lifetime chance you got to meet the people around you now is priceless. Hold it dear, for your goal will always be ahead of you. But the people around you may not be. In the end, we all have our own destinations, our own goals. We're all charting different tours. So cherish the time you have with those around you. You never know when your itineraries will ever overlap again. Additionally, let us take care of one another. In our day-to-day interactions, choose kindness, as compassion goes a long way. Check up on others. Occasionally ask them, "Ba't malungkot ang beshi ko?" You'll be surprised to see how far simple efforts can go. We're all fighting battles. It never hurts to be kind. And number 3, remember to go sightseeing. Oftentimes, we are so focused on getting to our next destination that we forget this is a tour. My biggest regret as I leave UP is that I'm already leaving UP. 4 years has passed quickly, with the pandemic uptaking its majority. So much so that I barely experienced what it felt like to actually live a college life. See, graduation is not the only goal. It is a product of us learning, failing, crying, trying, failing again, barely passing, socializing, stress eating, and celebrating. If we live our lives solely for the sake of reaching our goals, we'll be surprised to see that we've already reached our goal, but missed the opportunity to live our lives, so enjoy the moment. Remember, the next time you walk around the UPLB campus, it's not simply point A to point B. It is passing through the Carabaos in Sea Park, the ever-radiant Kwek Kwek Tower, the awe-inspiring Oblation Statue, and of course, UPLB's most famous Matcha Lake. It is more than okay to take a break, relax, and enjoy the view. With this, my sincerest wish is that the next time you're feeling stressed or pressured, know that you could never go wrong. For life is a tour package, one you make on your own. Fellow graduates, from here, we're entering uncharted waters. And as we embark on our individual journeys, let us remember the lessons we learned, the friendships we forged, and the dreams we dared to dream. As fearless explorers, let us tread our tours with unwavering honor and excellence as our compass. Let us respond to the calls for service as we give back to our community. As much as we must enjoy our tours, let us make them meaningful. Chart your tours with purpose. Together, we will forge ahead as we strive for a brighter future for ourselves and for those who will follow in our footsteps. We shall carry the torch of honor, excellence, and service as we continue to illuminate our paths and the paths of others. To the graduates of batch 2023 and to those who will follow soon after, congratulations for reaching this far. And I am confident we'll go even further. We got this. Tayo pa ba? So let us raise our glasses and toast to the brighter tomorrows waiting for us. Cheers to our future success, or in true LB fashion, tagay.